Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and this is just a really quick vid because it's very exciting. As you can see, this is a bit different to usual. I'm just recording my screen because I've discovered who all of the characters at the bottom here are, and it's really, really exciting. I don't think everyone has worked out. I mean, some of them obviously are more obvious than others, but some of them are less obvious, so I want to go through them now, and hopefully you'll learn something new. Okay, so we'll start off with an easy one. I think everyone knows this one. This one here is obviously Donkey Kong. It's got the very typical quiff at the top there. I don't think anyone's going to argue that this one right here, this is Donkey Kong. Also, we'd expect him to be in the game, wouldn't we? Again, this one here is another obvious one, as you can see from all the sort of the pointy bits coming out the side here. This is Supersonic. And this is the glow around him. Now, obviously the glow wouldn't actually cause a silhouette, but, you know, I think it's just artistic license. I wouldn't read too much into it, but, yeah, you know, I would be surprised if Sonic didn't come back, and obviously his super form is important. Over here now, of course, again, this is another one that's fairly obvious if you know what you're looking for. It's great to see some representation in the of the Metroid series, because we love the Metroid series in Nintendo Life, especially me personally, so to see Ridley finally appear in this silhouette is just excellent. I feel like I don't even need to mention this one, but this is obviously Solid Snake here. I mean, I don't even have to describe it, do I? I do just look at it. Down here, this one, this character down here, very round. I was wondering for a while who this could possibly be, and I've come to the conclusion that it can't really be anything except the marble from Marble Madness. Because there's no other character that's just that round. I mean, really. I mean, if you can think of any other character that is as round as this, please let me know in the comments. Let's zoom in a little further for this one. Whoa, that's the pixel grid. That's a little bit too far. As you can see what we've got here, this one was a little bit trickier, but you can see a little bit of something up here. Now, it's entirely possible that it's just a darker piece of the fire, like you can see up there. But I think actually it continues here, and this is all part of the same character here, in which case, I think it's fairly clear that it's Waluigi doubled over in a trench coat. I don't know why they've gone for that particular style of Waluigi, rather than just going with the standard Waluigi, but it's interesting. It's an interesting avenue, and Smash Bros is always great for new ideas, and yeah, this could be a good one. Another really unusual addition is this one here. This is an enemy from the Binding of Isaac that looks, well, not to put it too lightly, a bit like a sphincter. I don't know how they're going to act as a fighter, but yeah, it's exciting. This one I think is self-explanatory. I'm not even going to bother mentioning it. This character here now, at first I thought this was Marth, but if you look more closely, you can see that actually this is actually one of the humans from New Donk City, which is, again, a bit of a strange inclusion, but, you know, sort of every Mario character seems to be viable these days. And, yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty standard, but, I don't know, it could be interesting. Over here, we've got Echo the Dolphin, and most excitingly for me, at least, personally, is this one here, because this is actually my, my Sonic OC. I'm really touched that they've actually included it in the next Smash Bros. I don't remember being asked, but you know, I don't mind. You know, it's all for good cause, and I love Smash Bros. So yeah, very chuffed to have that included. And lastly, and weirdest, I would say overall, but you know, that's down to a lot of opinion, I know, is this character here, which quite curiously and in a strange move. If you look closely, in fact, we'll zoom in a little bit further. Oh god, apologize for the pixel grid, but you do need to zoom in for this, because this is, quite clearly, this is Max Headroom, which is weird. In fact, you know, if I zoom out a bit, maybe that'll make it a bit clearer, maybe? Do you see what I mean? Just, it's this bit here, it's the flat top that really gives it away. Very bold move, I would say, but I think that's, well, I don't know, I'm not completely convinced by this one, but I trust Nintendo, and if they think they've found a good reason to include Max Headroom, then that's great. Or is that just a bit of the fire? And there you have it. Those are all the characters that Nintendo has teased here, revealed. I think the only one we didn't really touch on was possibly this, but I think this is just another bit of, Supersonic, but it could be Tails. actually, now that I think about it, but I don't think they'd include Tails. It's a bit of a weird choice. Max Headroom's much more sensible. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you... Oh, I'm sorry. If you like this video, then why don't you completely piss around for the sake of it for that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.